Hi everyone. So I just want to make a video about um, what's been going on lately. So just it was about 2 days ago or yesterday. I can't even remember. But um, what I felt like really a big surge of just frustration and anger. At first, I thought it was coming from my internal, but then I realized that I was just unconsciously tapping into the uh, collective consciousness, where there was a high level of anger and frustration. So sometimes we just tap it and unconsciously we tap into those energies and we believe it's ours energies where we get triggered by those energies. So it's important to be conscious of to use our discernment and use your intuition to see if it's yours or if it's a collective. So if it's a collective, you can just choose to send some love, some light to the collective energy, the human consciousness. So that we clear that and transmute that and give it to the universe. So anyway, today I would like to talk about a subject that I came to hear about of how sometimes we can get a like physical manifestation of um, like pimples or boils. Mainly, what I'm going to talk about is boil, BOIL. It's like sort of pimple. But during the research, I found out that the boil come from the fact that we may feel resentment from a situation or resentment from a person interacting with a person. Um, so resentment is an aspect of the our emotion coming from the emotional body. So anything that you have, as in if you have any emotional issues such as resentment, um, it would if we don't deal with that sort of aspect of emotion, it would definitely be manifested in our physical body, right? Um, and yeah, that's the last manifestation in that it manifests because we haven't deal with them. Then it turn out like that. So basically, if we, sometime in the human stereotype, we think that we feel resentment because we may have had a fight or a situation that may have caused an anger, and there's no portal for that anger to move out. Or it could be also our ego plays on us, so it's important to just send some self-love to the ego. It's that ego take a backseat so that your true self come in. But we're going to back to the uh, resentment aspect. Um, yeah. So we have to find a way to allow that resentment to, because the more it stays in your body, it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you definitely in the long run. And coming in, it could come on as a boil, or it can come as another form of physical manifestation, worse than a boil. But yeah, resentment mainly come from the fact that we have anger of not um, communicate. It could maybe like a communication hasn't passed properly with this person or with this situation. We feel we feel powerless in front of the situation and not being able to deal with it. So we keep the emotion down on our body, and there's no way for it to move out. So it definitely just it's like a it's like a pot of water. You put it on the boil and you just close it, and there's no way for it to move out. The boiling water can't move. So yeah, either we can just solution of it. You can just recognize that aspect of emotion and forgive, accept it, and release it. Let it go. Let it out of your body, and find out the harmony and the peace, and come back to your center. So I know that I know that the ego plays a lot. Our ego, if the ego is unhealthy, it would play a lot, and we would not be able to release that aspect of emotion, lower aspect of emotion, and it's unhealthy and it's toxic for your body. So don't know how long you want to keep it in there. I I have I may have yeah, I may have had that aspect of emotion in my life in the past, and I was keeping it for such a long time, and it manifests in my back, and in my back was hurting, and later I realized that it was an aspect of resentment. It was resentment, and yeah, I had to come into recognition of it, and, do some reflection, coming into acceptance, and later on release it. Forgive yourself for putting your own self into that experience, because it's unhealthy and it's toxic for your body. So I hope this helps anyone, or anyone that may have captured this 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 current aspect of our life. That I know there's many other aspects that people are dealing with right now. They all have the same, pretty much similar step to deal with. It's all about recognition, and yeah, having an open heart to be able to let that flow, and, release, let it go. So I'm going to leave you with this. I hope I've helped some people here, and you have a good one. Thank you. Namaste.